Hi everyone, I'm really excited today because I found a pop-up store for one of my favorite series, Ascendance of a Bookworm, as you can see, or Honzuki Gyakukujo in Japanese. So if I'm not wrong, there's 3 different isekai genres that are very popular out there, one being this Ascendance of a Bookworm, and Jobless Reincarnation, and Reincarnated as a Slime. But for me, the series that I absolutely love is this. Reason being, I feel that the slime is it is kind of OP because it just absorbs the powers from different monsters that he killed, and even the first, I forgot his name, Veldora or something. It's a complete fluke. So I feel that because if you want to go OP, just might as well do it like Imminence in Shadow, where the MC, he trains very hard, he does a lot of weird stuff, then he just go completely chuny and becomes and it's just completely OP. But to be fair, I've not really caught up with the slime light novel series, so I can't really say too much. So if anyone wants to comment about that, then yeah, go ahead. And for the Jobless Reincarnation, I've read the web novel all the way to the end, so I kind of know the story, but it also has great character building and stuff, but I still feel that Ascendance of a Bookworm is the best, for me at least. I've finished reading the web novel a few years back, and currently I'm buying every single English translated light novel on Google Play, because I have a, and also in Google Books there's only Ascendance of a Bookworm. They didn't translate Jobless Reincarnation and Reincarnated as a Slime, so I can read the web novels, but I rather buy the book and own it in my phone so that I can read it wherever I go. Because for books that I really like, I would keep rereading them when I'm free. So anyways, enough of just ranting around. Enough of my pointless chatter, I guess. So I found this pop-up store and I bought a lot of stuff, because if you go over a certain amount, they give you a chance to roll the lottery, and if you actually win, you can get a chance to get the light novel artist's signature, because I think it's a she, right? I think she came to Osaka a couple of weeks back, but I didn't manage to win the lottery because I've used up all my luck for the Sanrio stuff, unfortunately. So I didn't get to meet her, and I didn't get to get her signature, unfortunately. Because for me, I really like the art. So without further ado, also, when you usually for pop-up stores, you can just head in and buy the goods or merch, but for this, it's actually an exhibition for all the light novel art, so I really like it. So they give me a calendar for the exhibition. I hope, and also before I forget, I think season 4 would be out soon, so hopefully. But I've not been watching anime recently, so I hope that when it comes out, I can find the time to watch it. Oh, so for every, I think 2,000 or 3,000 yen that you spend, they give you a bookmark, because it's Ascendance of a Bookworm, so bookmark actually makes a lot of sense. So there's it's all random, so I get some of these. I really like this because it's avatar of Mestionora figure, and this is her very first book, the very first light novel, I mean. Then when she became a blue priest. So actually, not that I think about it, it's actually, and this is the first arc, second arc, third arc, I guess, when she joined the, wait, it's not spoilers, right? Never mind. And fourth, and then fifth. Okay, so for those who don't know about this series, I would suggest you to read the light novel, because the anime which I think the second arc, which is the third season, is confusing. Yes, wait. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Second arc is season 2 and 3, I think. It was just too fast. Even with two arcs, 2 seasons, damn it. Even with 2 seasons, I feel that it's just too fast. If you don't read the light novel, a lot of information will be lost because they have to stuff all the animation into just a few episodes. So I guess it's kind of impossible. So hopefully when season 4 comes out, they would actually pace it properly and not make a disaster like Toaru, the season 3. Honestly, Toaru was one of my favorite anime / light novel in the past, but the anime was just so damn fast that it just screwed everything up. Okay, anyways, wait, then this was also one of the gift, the I'm not sure how acrylic card, I guess, for the exhibition. So it says something that has to do with exhibition Osaka. So yeah. Okay, so firstly I got some magnets. There's a lot of designs, but the only 2 designs that I really like were these 2. So it's this, when she, I think this is the current art for the latest novel that Google Books have, and followed by this, which is her transformation from when she went to the Garden of Beginnings, where she transformed into the older version, the more matured version, which is very, very nice. I say very, very nice as in the transformation is very nice. No particular meaning behind it. So one of my favorite all my favorite art was this. So they have the file. If I'm not wrong, they have the file set, which is, it contains the light novel, the front cover art for each of these. So this was one of my favorite because it's when Rosamine, she was blessing Ferdinand before he head over to Arenbach. I hope I didn't destroy any of their names, but she for those who have watched the anime, in the last episode of season 3, she gave a blessing to her family, and it was a half blessings because she hasn't learned how to use her mana properly, and she hasn't have any proper education on how to wield magic. So she just blast her mana and just came up with some random prayer which somehow worked, but it wasn't proper. But for this, when she was sending Ferdinand off, she actually became it might be spoilers, but if you don't know the story by now, then we can't be friends. Okay. So she's the head bishop of Ehrenfest, and so she has the Bible, which has this magic circle that only the bishop is able to read. Wait, head bishop, right? Yeah, the head bishop is able to read. So she and you have to be omni elemental because some people they have lacking. They lack elements, so they are not able to read this. But for her, because she has all the elements, she's able to cast this magic circle. So I really like it. I'm not sure if it turns out properly, but you can see this magic circle. So when I read this in the novel, I actually cried because it was just so nice. Like she actually cast a proper blessing, and she's seeing her guardian off to a foreign land. So I'm not sure if I want to open it yet, but it's basically just all the light novel front cover art, followed by this, which I mentioned earlier. It's the same as the magnet. So okay, so I guess this is clearer. And as you can see, I finally start using the Sanrio table, which it's so much spacier, I guess that's a word, than my previous table. And oh, you can see a very cute one print here. I don't know. I'm just grabbing words out of thin air right now. So yeah, then followed by the other art, the file art. Then she has the, I think this is the Glutri's height. I just hope I'm not destroying all the words, because recently I realized that my pronunciation is terrible. Too much. Yeah, okay, I cannot blame living in Japan for too long, because it's just my education, I guess. Okay, so okay, the main thing that I want to open for today is this, which is kind of heavy actually. Did you write the weight? I didn't see it, but okay, but honestly this is quite heavy, because I think it has the postcard of all the light novel cover arts. So let me just try and open this. As usual, I didn't bother to open it beforehand. And this was the most expensive. Oh wait, no, it's okay. It's not the most expensive, but it's one of the most expensive items. For those who have read the novel, you know there is these two rabbits called Weiss and Schwartz. They are in the academy, the Royal Academy's library. They actually have plushies for that. And as for my viewers, I think you would know that I really love plushies, but I had to give up for this round because it was just too expensive. And I honestly am running out of space due to buying lots of nonsense. So yeah, I agree that it's nonsense. But the cool thing is that you can put batteries in them, and they actually oh, okay, sorry. For the plushies, it's much further in the light novel, almost the end, where Rosemine, she actually creates her own what the hell are they called? Shumils or something like that. The basically the rabbits. She has her own plushie version, and she actually records her own voice to be used on Ferdinand, and Ferdinand also records his own voice to be used on Rosemine. So they actually sold plushies that when you add batteries to them, because we don't have mana unfortunately, when you press a button, you can actually hear their voices, which is very, very cool. But unfortunately, I think that I will get sick of it soon, so I didn't buy it. Yeah, too bad. Also, I wouldn't want to buy the wrong one and just keep hearing Ferdinand's voice. So these are I think these are postcards, right? Yep. But honestly, the thing about postcards is that who the hell would use them? Because once you use them, it's gone. Unless you send it to your own house, which makes no sense. And by writing anything behind, you are just tainting the postcard. So I would just leave it as such. In this case, never mind, it's okay. So these are, as I mentioned, these are the very first book. I think these are in actual sequential order. So it's the second novel, third, the family. So after the third novel, she actually became the Blue Apprentice Shrine Maiden. I have all the books, but to be honest, I actually started out with the first season of the anime. But before it even ended, I was so engrossed with it, I actually just bought all the books that were available on Google Books. But right now, I think they have 2 more volumes before they end the main series, and they have the, what's it called? Not sequel, but more like side story, where they have Hannelore. I don't know how to read her name, but I think she'll turn up, so I'll mention it later. So, but I didn't really read the first. I have the books, but I didn't read the first arc because I can't call myself a bookworm then, right? Okay, anyways, so this when she start using the Leidenschaft spear and start controlling her magic powers. So for now, it's still like the Ascendance portion, where she's from a commoner, she became. Wait, she's not a noble yet. As of now, she's kind of a like rich merchant lady. Oh, then this part is where she used her power on Binderwald and what's the uncle name? The previous head bishop. I don't remember his name because he's just not worthy of mention. Okay, so this when she, so which is the second or the third bookmark on the corner, not very clear, but when she became the head bishop, so she get dressed in these very nice white robes, and Ferdinand is teaching her. Then she meets her half brother, is it? But she's adopted by the Archduke, which by now it shouldn't be spoiler because even in the anime it's said that he's the Archduke. Then her new brother slash fiance. Then she starts hunting for her jewelry because she's very very weak and needs. Wait, why am I talking about story right now? I don't understand. I have no idea what came about with me starting to tell the story, but okay, so this is her having the hunting for her jewelry for her to cure her mana clumps. Okay, anyways, then it's her meeting her previous family and kind of in a sense, an acquaintance slash friend. So, but she's now in a higher position, so she can't really interact with them as she used to. But then this is the final part for the third arc where she rescues her half sister. Is it half sister? I have no idea. Okay, sorry. I'm just, I don't know what's the actual thing, but basically the Archduke's actual daughter, which is Charlotte, and after that she go on for coma for 2 years because she got poisoned. So up to this point it's very nice. Then after that there's a 2 years break in the story, so it's not like they stopped the light novel for 2 years. Then she's still at the same size, and then so this is Weiss and Schwartz, the two rabbits that manage the library, but they have to use a lot of mana, so she was the only one who was able to activate them. Then this is her in the Royal Academy. Yeah, why the hell did I start talking about story? I think it's because like just showing the postcards, like, oh, you have this girl, you have I have no idea. Okay, so over here she met her family and friends again, and after it's post 2 years, so she hasn't grown at all because she was stuck inside a jewelry, which I don't know how to explain if you don't read the light novel. So anyway, she just got time stopped for 2 years. She got hit by Zawarudo. Then this, I guess this is like the all the stuff that she went through. So this, like, finally she managed to get her mother to dye her dress, because previously only her sister and her father were involved with her after she became a noble, but now even her mother is in, so it's nice. Okay, so this is Hannelore. I think this is Prince Hildebrand, but so Hannelore, I think, as I was mentioning, after the main series ended, I think the side story is I think based on Hannelore, like how she perceived Rosemine. If I'm not wrong, I read a bit of the the web novel, but I guess I will just buy it when Google Books eventually translate it. I have no idea why she looks so sad. I think this is Eglantine, right? Or is it Adolphine? I have no idea. No. Okay, so she's still... Actually, don't recall what story about is this about. Okay, so given her expression, I think it's right before Ferdinand left, because this is one of my favorite art. Because she's drawing the very nice blessing circle, which only the high bishop is able to do so. I mean, if you have all the mana, you have all all the attributes, then you are able to do it. If not, no one can do it. I think this is the Garden of Beginnings or something, right? Because it's like this. I don't recall, because I read the novel like a year or two ago. I've yet to reread because I'm still stuck at the latest book right now. So this is them having their literary game, which is like Quidditch. No, not really. I don't know. For some reason, when I picture their version of games, I would always think of Quidditch, but it's completely different in terms of rules and stuff. So this is what they were selling, the plushie, but it's bigger because this is actually quite small, I guess. But the one they were selling was about I don't think you can actually tell, but I think it was 25 centimeters. I think. And this is a button that when you push it, it will have one of their voices, either Rosamine or Ferdinand. Their voices will be, they'll say something, but it's in Japanese, so too bad, I don't understand. Okay, so this I don't quite recall, but oh, I think this is right before she was going to be adopted by the royal family, because of how she's able to shoot out blessings and is the closest to the Glutry's height. And this is when she got the Glutry's height, I think. Oh wait, okay. I recall. Okay, this video is a bit too long, but this is when she was collecting tablets to get the Glutry's height. I just recalled. Because you need to go over to all the shrines, clean them maybe, and then let them suck your mana in, and then they will give you a tablet once you have enough. You pour in enough mana. Then after that, after you have all 7, you can summon the Captain Planet. Sorry for the 90s reference, but I had to do it. And this is her after gaining the Glutry's height. Wait, I actually don't recall this, because I usually just read through the books without actually. Okay, let me just take note of that. Okay, so this is one of my other favorite art, which I got the magnet of. So it's when she get her Mestionora, I think. Mestionora is the goddess when she got her Glutry's height. Damn it, I'm having brain fog because of all the noise around me. I shut my windows, but it's still very distracting. So this is when she Erwarman, the one of the subordinate gods, he actually made her grow to her more mature version, which is befitting of her age. Because this, she looks like she's 8 or 10, but this is her actual age, which is I think 14 to 15. Sorry, I'm speeding up because I've been spending too much time with this. I actually expected it to be okay. I know that it would have been a long video because of all the stuff I have. Because usually if I have like just one box of stuff, it should be 10 minutes. But somehow I can extend it to 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So now I'm just trying to speed up. Then this is when she became the Archduchess of Arenbach, because she wanted to save Ferdinand. So it's very cool. Like when you see a female heroine move out to try and save someone. I guess recently the thing about movies, they are trying to push for female lead, and then it keeps backfiring with them because they just push it too hard. Should just make it more natural. But I'm in no position to say it because I would just screw up the story anyways if I were to write a story. So like after the transition to her more mature look, I actually like it a lot more. Because like you go from like very, I have no idea what it's called, the adolescent kind of look to the more mature thing. So I'm currently at this novel, at this volume. So it's I think 31. 32 would be released next month, I think, in July. Okay, so I think this is Mestionara, so which is the apparently what she's supposed to reflect, I think. I'm not sure if that's the word, but Oh, and that reminds me. Actually, there was another light novel that I was reading. I'm a Spider, So What. I used to really like it, but sometime after I read it to quite far into the later chapters where she's like the mastermind over everything, that she controls everything. But somehow it just dropped off for me. I would have actually liked to continue reading it, and it was actually in my top 3. Oh, above the Reincarnated as a Slime light novel. But I don't know, it just somehow disappeared. Okay, so this is like the second last novel, I think, which is where she give Eglantine the Glutry's hide. Right, because I read the light novel about 3 or 4 years ago, so I mean the web novel, so I don't recall the story proper, but I think that's what happened. And this is the final volume of the light novel, where I think she's holding the Glutry's hide. And yeah, very good ending. I mean it's not perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect novel. Okay, Lord of the Rings people might argue with me. I have never read it, so I cannot say it, but for me, I've never seen anything that's considered perfect. So I think these are the insert arts inside the light novel. It's not, it's still a postcard, but it doesn't have the boxes for you to write in the postal code. So this is when she started making books, because she's a bookworm, and in the new isekai that she got transported to, books are expensive stuff that only nobles or really rich people can afford. So she started out by trying to make books. And for those who don't know, this is the actual Glycoman pose, which I didn't know until I came to Osaka. And every week when I go and look for anime stuff, I would pass by the Glycoman sign. For those who know, you know. If you don't know, if you ever come to Osaka, please look. Just Google Glycoman sign and you will understand. But for some reason, it's very popular. I don't get why. Because it's just a running man smiling and doing that pose. So I will just try and speed up, because there's still half of these to go, and I don't want to. It's actually Monday and I have to start work soon. I think in about 10 minutes or 5. Now open eyes. I think this is when she was giving out her half fuck blessing. Yeah, I'll just ask her and I'll just say fuck, because who cares? And then she was blessing everyone around her that helped her and supported her all this while. And I have no idea why the hell is it so damn noisy today. Anyways, this is when she became the adopted daughter of the Archduke. Then this is when she was collecting materials for her jewelry. I think this is the one where... Actually, I have no idea. I think this is with the Hess of orphans. Hess. I have no idea. Then this is when she was collecting all the jewelry and only females were allowed. Then the guys were all locked outside for safety. I don't know. Honestly, I would highly recommend this novel to people who are interested in books. As in, you can see how she struggled in the beginning to try and create books in a world that you have to handwrite everything. Because for us, printing is very common. Like everyone would have owned a printer in the past. I think now much less people would own a printer, but basically printing things is so easy for us right now. So this is her in her giraffe. Then I say this, but I myself didn't even really read the first arc, which is where she was actually struggling, because as a commoner you don't have much money and you don't have any things to work with, so she was struggling the most at the start. So this is her going to the Royal Academy. they're meeting with the royals. So I think this is Eglantine. Eglantine. Then Professor Solange, which is the librarian. I have no idea who the rest are, but hopefully eventually when the anime gets aired, they will give more information. But I think the next anime would be when she just got adopted into the Archduke family, which means it's still a long way before it ever reached the Royal Academy. Unless they speed it through, which I'll be very pissed off, because they should just go slow. Even if it takes 10 years to reach the arc, I wouldn't complain. As long as it's made properly. This doesn't mean much. I mean, it's just she always sees him as a guardian, and he doesn't have this weird feeling for her anyways. Okay, so this is when she start activating magic circles around by accident, which is, I don't know, like the a lot of accidents happen in anime and manga, but this is one of those that I found very impressive. I think it's Georgine, which is Sylvester's sister, because she has... Wait, okay, maybe not. Maybe she's the Lampret's wife. Well, Georgine would be this, right? Just throwing out random information that if you have never read the novel or even know anything about it, is super weird. I think it's Flutrain's stuff, which is the stuff that she used around season... was it season 2? To heal the land. Words are just failing me right now. My voice is dying because I don't know. I haven't gone so. I haven't really talked so much without a break before. Okay, I have no idea where's this part from, but okay. Okay, so this is when she and Ferdinand had to separate ways. So maybe that was her crying because they have to separate. Then this is where right before she cast the blessing before he leave. So this is one of the, to me, is one of the very touching moments in the story. I have no idea where she was doing this, but oh, this is the dedication world, which she started glowing and activating lots of stuff. So it's all these small things that make me really like the series. And this is where she was giving mana to Gramps, I think. No idea. This is probably Detlinde, the weird bimbo that was the Arenbach Archduchess. I have no idea who this is. I thought it was Bonifacius, but I don't think so. Probably some other count or viscount or something. This is, I think, in the library where they were trying to find the Glutry's hide or any information about it. Hamlet and Clarissa. Oh, I think they were making fake paper for Ferdinand. Or this is when she had the premonition of Ferdinand dying. Letizia, I think this is Letizia. Then Leonzio, I think. I have no idea. Oh, so this is similar to the earlier postcard where the roles are reversed, where she was standing on the left and Ferdinand is on the right. But this is when Ferdinand got poisoned and he was actually dying, but because due to the premonition she saw, she actually went all the way to Arenbach and saved Ferdinand. He looks so much older now. His hair used to be light blue and over here it's grey. Like he's so much older. I think due to work stress. This is when they gathered everyone to start fighting back Georgine, because Arenbach was invading Ehrenfest. I think it's the Alp Dunkelfelger, right? I don't like her in this Twin Tail. It's just weird. Her in Twin Tail, right? I don't know. It just struck out to me that it's freaking weird. She doesn't. I guess some people would like it, but it's just really weird to me. So this is like mass blessing. Oh, nice. So this is when, okay, eventually, spoilers, but they get married politically, because she's the Archduchess of, she became Alp Arenbach, and since royal decree Ferdinand has to be in Arenbach, they became a couple. But since she matured so much, I think it's after she graduates from the Royal Academy, I guess it's actually legal. But yeah, I really like her more mature look. It's so much better. I know. For me, I prefer like maturity, I guess. Wait, that sounds damn wrong. Okay, sorry. I take everything back. Okay, sorry. Okay, then this is the final part where she actually visits her family in Arenbach, because they all moved to Arenbach with her, and she finally meets her younger brother, which he has no idea that she exists, because he has been told that she's dead since Arc 2, which is way years before he, like, when he was still a baby. So when they finally meet, I think she was so happy. Then he was like, "Who the hell are you? Who the hell do you think we are?" Okay, then probably exchanging secret letters somewhere in the story. Then this is the cover for the side story. So it's Hannelore and all the other stuff. So I'm looking forward to the books. Although I'll still prefer the main story being about Rosemine. So okay, there's still a lot of these. Oh my god. So it's like, I think one of her first books that she created. And it gets better. Like, it becomes colorized and much, because like you start with a prototype and then you improve upon it. You don't start with the best product immediately. Unless you can, which I'm not stopping you, but it makes more sense. Some rainbow badge. Apparently they defeated Erika. For those who understand, kudos. If anyone is still listening to this point, because for me, sometimes recently, due to the lack of comments, I feel that maybe I'm just talking to the void. I think most people will have just clicked off by this point. But if anyone is still here on the 38th minute mark, please leave a comment. I usually don't ask for comments, but if someone is still listening to me ranting on at this point, I would definitely love to see a comment, because I'll be like, oh, someone is actually still listening to this person talking to himself, right? Because it just I don't think, I'm not sure if you can see from the statistics, because I've looked previously, but you don't really see where okay, you can see where it peaks, but you can't really see beyond that, right? You can see like at this point of the video it peaks or something, but you can't really see where it drop off. Or can you? I mean, but in any case, if anyone is actually still watching on, then yeah, please leave a comment. Like, I'm still here. Like, you can just write some random thing and I'll reply, because I reply to every single comment. For those who have seen my other videos. He has a gun. Suddenly in the isekai you have, okay, it's a joke, but it's basically a weapon which she created, then as a water gun, but Ferdinand immediately uses it as a pistol. I'm looking forward to this part of the story, which I think is the final volume. Then you go back to the, okay, when she started making like Trump, and I don't see Karuta, but when she started making things to sell so that she can earn extra money. Oh wait, is that, okay, that's the letter type. I almost thought this was like reverse or something. but she created a lot of games. She didn't create them, but she reinvented the games in the isekai, because for some reason, even though they don't have televisions or smartphone or anything, they don't have proper entertainment, from what I can tell. Oh, then this, when she, for some reason I also like the parts where you go to isekai, you bring your own culture's food. Or pizza is not part of Japan culture, but anyways, you actually bring food over and people enjoy it. Like it's very interesting. Like if you go to a different country, when you try their food, and then people will see your expression. When you light up, they're like, oh, this person likes our food. So I really like that feeling. Also, she has a crown. She's the queen of not. I forgot what's the crown for, but I think it's God of Light, I think, or something. So yeah, these postcards are very, very nice. I would never misplace them, I think, because I bought an album for postcards, but I don't want them to oxidize, right? Because I rather keep them inside this tin box, so that but the truth is that I would probably not open it anymore. Like once in a while I might open it to look, but with the internet these days, well, you can actually find everything online, right? Or I can just look back at my own video, hear my stupid voice. I don't know, but for anyone who has made a video, when you hear your own voice, it's very weird, because when you hear it when you are speaking, it's okay, because you are used to it. But when you listen to it in a video form, it's just super weird. I do listen to my voice once in a while, but I'm like thinking, who's this bugger with this stupid voice? I understand every single word that I say, but it's just weird hearing yourself speak when you are not used to it. So I think this is back to the beginnings. Okay, just a couple more. Oh, I think this, okay, yep, I think that's the last one. So her growth, so at the very start, then she slowly matures, then to this point, then so like Arc 1, Arc 2, Arc 3, Arc 4, and the final version. And she's voiced by Yuka Iguchi, which I think is very, very appropriate, because for those who know, she's also the seiyuu for Index, the Toaru series. So she's quite a veteran at this point, but to cast her as mine / Rose Mine, I think it was the absolute right decision. Anyways, I'm running out of voice right now. I guess I should. Tin box still has some space, so I can leave my bookmarks here, because recently I've been reading stuff online anyways, with my playbooks / PDF. So that is her crest for the Rose Mine workshop. So anyways, for those who are still around, thanks for watching to this point, listening to some person just looking at postcards and talking about whatever that comes off his head, which is essentially spoilers for this series. But if you're still here, thanks for watching. Yep, I guess that's it for this video.